Hi Kettlebell Kings fam, my name is Hallie and I am a kettlebell coach and also a pre and postnatal certified coach with Pronatal Fitness. And I am here to help empower you to train for a strong birth. And I did this myself. I had a very amazing, empowering, and wonderful birth experience. My pregnancy felt strong throughout the 40 weeks that I was pregnant with my little boy. His name is Archie. He's now 6 months old. And it's my mission to help other parents out there, new parents who are either pregnant now or planning on becoming pregnant, learn how to strength train appropriately, efficiently, and effectively for a strong birth experience. So let's talk about it. So, how do you do this for yourself during your pregnancy? How do you build up to a strong and calm birth so that you can have the most rewarding experience when you bring your baby into the world? Kettlebells really are the best way to train for a strong birth. Not only are you able to use kettlebells throughout your entire pregnancy, but you'll also be using them during your postpartum recovery period, and they are just the best way to translate strength training movements to everyday activities of a new parent when you are lifting, holding, rocking your baby, getting up from the floor to change diapers, all of those things. Let me tell you firsthand, my kettlebell training really did make a big difference. And so the combination of kettlebell strength training with the training methodologies that I learned during my Pronatal Fitness certification really was pivotal in creating an empowering birth experience for myself. And so now let's go over some of the basic movement patterns that I would encourage you to start practicing today, especially if you already are pregnant. First, we have the squat pattern. Now you can do bilateral stance squats, split stance squats, single leg squats. There's so many variations with your squat pattern. And it is, of course, super effective as a birthing position. So when you train in this during your pregnancy, you are preparing your pelvic floor for birth. It's absolutely amazing. I did a lot of deep squats during my pregnancy and during my labor to help bring my baby into position. And now we have the hinge pattern or the deadlift. Of course, there are many ways to hinge as well. Split stand, single leg hinges. You can do kettlebell swings. I swung my bell all throughout my pregnancy. I even filmed a kettlebell swing workout the day before I went into labor. So it is possible to do safely and effectively while you are pregnant. Next, we have the carry. So the basic form is the farmer carry with 2 bells, but you can also do single arm suitcase carries. You can do racked carries, overhead carries, basically any way that you can imagine you are going to carry your baby when they are born. This will be helpful. And not to mention all of the things like diaper caddies, car seats, stroller pieces, all of those things that you're going to be carrying as a new parent. Start training with load now so you can be the strongest parent out there. And then we have the get up. So I love Turkish get ups. I did them throughout my pregnancy as well. I think you'll find the theme here. All of these movements I trained during my pregnancy. And the Turkish get up is one of the most popular, but there's also things like the shin box get up or the half kneeling get up. And all of those patterns will become very handy when you are getting up and down from the floor, playing with your baby, changing diapers on the ground, all sorts of things with your little one. Don't forget about upper body push and pull patterns, whether it's vertical or horizontal pushing and pulling. It is going to be super important not only to be able to lift things with your baby when they're born, but also to counter the gravity shift in your body that's happening. So that way, especially if your breasts become larger, especially during that T-spine flexion, we want to counter that and make sure that we have nice aligned stacked posture. And so upper body pushing and pulling patterns will really help keep you in alignment throughout your pregnancy. All right, and then we have anti-rotation and anti-extension core work. So these are things like kettlebell chops or marches, things that will be anti-movement, basically, because as we're pregnant, we do not want to do crunches or twists for our abdominal wall. We want to learn how to stabilize, how to brace, how to get that deep transverse abdominis to engage and make sure that things are really strong to hold and support the weight of your growing baby and, of course, your belly. So make sure that you are training your core in a safe and effective way, and anti-rotation work, anti-extension work is the best way to do it with kettlebells. I am going to be doing a series with Kettlebell Kings, and I have a lot of information to share with you, getting more into the specifics of how to use kettlebells during different stages of your pregnancy. We're going to be sharing your first trimester, second trimester movements, third trimester movements. Remember, it is safe to strength train during your pregnancy, especially if you are considered a low-risk pregnancy. Always consult with your OBGYN or your midwife team to make sure you are considered low risk and to make sure that there aren't any concerning contraindications for you. In general, though, strength training and exercise throughout your entire pregnancy is beneficial for most pregnant people and greatly impacts the health of your baby long term. I hope this video was helpful for you. Remember to read the whole article below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I am Hallie, your kettlebell coach, and feel free to reach out with any questions or training inquiries. I would love to help you with your pregnancy and your dream birth, making sure that you feel empowered during your entire pregnancy so that way you can have the best birth possible for you. Thank you so much and have a great day.